Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome to the Snark Tank, your go-to channel for all the juiciest Survivor gossip. Today, we're diving deep into Liz Wilcox's unaired finale speech from Survivor 46. Let's spill the tea. Survivor fans, let me tell you something. $1 million can buy a lot of damn Applebee's. Unfortunately, Liz Wilcox will not be getting Applebee's for life after coming up short in her quest to win Survivor 46. Then again, maybe she's so rich it doesn't really matter. Liz thought she had the game in the bag, even telling the final three of Kenzie Petty, Charlie Davis, and Ben Katzman that it was really over for you guys. I would have beat all of you. Whether that is true or not is open for debate, but Liz never got the chance to prove it after she lost a Final Four fire-making competition to Kenzie that sent the former to the jury and the latter to the final three and eventual victory. How does Liz now think she would have done had she made it to the end? Why did she vote for Charlie to win? And where did the idea come from to help Kenzie in the Final Five challenge to beat Maria Gonzalez? We talked about all of that and more over an imaginary plate of Applebee's. CBS Entertainment Weekly. Let's start with your vote. Why did you vote for Charlie to win Survivor 46? Liz Wilcox. I voted for Charlie because of his move at Final 7. Kenzie, and I really wanted to keep Venus. Kenzie and I wanted to be in the final three together with Venus. And he was so not budging, and he convinced not only Kenzie but me to keep Q and betray Venus. And I thought, oh snap, yeah, you actually did that. I really wanted Q out, and you convinced me one more vote, and I didn't even see that that was to protect you. And I got played, my darling. I got played, and so that's why I voted for Charlie. So we saw you talking a lot about how you would have wiped the floor with those other hoe bags had you made it to the very end. After talking to the jurors, do you still feel that way? I want to say that when I talked to the jury about this, I was still very upset. And the jury, if you couldn't tell by their 30-second timers and their no jokes, they were not very nice. That's all I'll say. And so I was really not being heard. And to this day, I haven't really been given an opportunity to explain myself too much. But yeah, I do still think I could sway some people. Would I have won? I don't know. And I'm not one to speculate, but I do believe that I had things to say. And when Maria left the game, she said, my vote is going to the person that's going to drop a bomb on me. I want to be wowed and I want to be impressed. And I said, oh, honey, now you've definitely got to go to the jury because I've got some things to say to you. And I feel like the jury really respected Maria, and if she came in respecting me, they would have listened to me. CBS, so hit me with your speech to the jury. What were you going to say if you'd gotten there? Yeah, so before we hit record, Dalton said, Liz, my favorite Survivor weirdo. I knew that I wasn't going to go in there and try to blend in. That was something I talked about in the casting process. And I knew that people tend to dismiss me. Very similar to Ben's story, I've always been the clown for the party. And I said, instead of trying to hide that or try to be something I'm not, why don't I just lean 10% more into that personality? And so I did. Instead of trying to hide my wealth, I actually exaggerated it. I'm not a millionaire or rumored billionaire. Sorry to break your hearts. I'm just a single mom. And I think even that dropping that bomb and saying, hey, I've been talking about my family, I've been talking about coming out of poverty, a lot of my family is still there, and actually everyone relies on me for support, and the money I've made actually isn't what you think. Give me the money. I think that would have swayed people, especially people like Maria and possibly even Q, who said in the finale after show, hey, Kenzie's answer about the money really helped me solidify who I was writing down. I know the jury might be saying now, nah, Liz, but we don't know. And I really think making that move of saying I was a millionaire really did disarm people. There's no way she's lying to us when really I actually was. And the second biggest thing I think was actually the Tevin vote. And it might seem like, oh, that was a million years ago. And